Okay, let's discuss the number one and two ways to actually lower your blood pressure naturally. The number one way to lower your blood pressure naturally is to exercise on a regular basis. I recommend 30 minutes of cardiovascular activity every single day. Yep, every day. No days off except if you feel like your body really needs rest and then you go right back at it the next day. But 30 minutes of cardiovascular activity, meaning you're going to go into anaerobic state. That's where you're actually burning fat. When you're talking about cardiovascular activity, we're thinking about things like walking, running, jogging, biking. You can do high intensity interval training workouts that you can put videos in or watch on some kind of online program. Those are good ways to do it to actually challenge your heart rate. Now, if you want to get more specific with this, I suggest you get a heart rate monitor or some kind of fitness tracker to actually help you to monitor your heart rate. That's going to come into play because one of the things, if you want to be more efficient with the time and making sure your body burns fat and making sure your body actually gets the best cardiovascular output that it can, is you can actually take 220 minus your age, and then that's your maximum heart rate. So I give you an example. If you're a person that's 20 years old and you minus 220 minus 20 years old person, that would be 200. That's the maximum heart rate. So you want to go at 60% of the maximum heart rate, which will probably be a little about whatever you calculate it to be. You don't want to do the math. You got to do the math yourself if you calculate it. If you need more trouble with that, I'll be happy to help you with that. But you want to get about 60 to 65% of your maximum heart rate. Remember, 220 minus your age and multiply it times 0.65 or 0.60. And then that's actually going to give you the tendency where you want to be in that fat burning stage. That's where you enter what we call EPOC, or the orange theory. That's the theory that they say if you exercise in this period with a heart rate at a certain rate for a certain period of time, let's say 30 minutes, that your body will continue to burn fat even 30 minutes after or 24 hours after you start working out. How about that one? That's a good way to do it. Now, with this first step about exercising properly, exercise has numerous benefits as far as decreasing body fat percentage, helping you to lower blood sugar levels, helping you to actually get the heart to actually push better output out so the heart doesn't back up. It also helps with relaxation and contraction of the blood vessels. When you're actually putting that positive stress on the body, it causes the blood vessels to contract and actually gets more blood to that muscle, so it needs it for the demand. Now, in that turn, when you exercise on a regular basis, you are going to lose weight. There's research studies that say out there, if you lose an average of 17 pounds, it can lower your systolic rate by 8.5 degrees in pressure, and the diastolic rate by 6.5. That can just lower your blood pressure right there better than some medications can. So we're talking about exercising at least 30 minutes a day of cardiovascular activity, biking, exercising, as far as high intensity interval training, walking, jogging. And I'm talking sometimes you might walk around a track. I challenge you sometimes if you do a walk or a run, go find a place that has hills or a neighborhood that has hills. Go up and down those hills. It's going to get your heart rate up and then come back down. Get it up and come back down. One of the most effective ways also that you could do it is the HIIT training. I alluded to that earlier, and that is high intensity interval training. Now what that is that's like if you get your heart rate up to the maximum rate that you can, as far as 65% of that, and then you actually do that for about 2 minutes, and then you let it drop back down for 2 minutes. So your heart rate is going up and it's going down. What that's doing is that's again causing the heart rate, the blood vessels to constrict and then relax. Constrict and relax, and that helps to lower the blood pressure with the maintaining elasticity in the blood vessels. Now, one of the benefits of that is you're going to lose weight. Like I said, if you lose those 17 pounds, you're going to feel better about yourself. Also, your body's going to thank you because it doesn't have to work as hard. So your homework assignment for this module is to actually start an exercise log. I want you to actually plan out your week, and I want you to plan out at least 4 to 5 days of cardiovascular activity, of exercise, being active. Also, I didn't mention in there, you can also throw some weightlifting in there if you don't feel like going out with some cardio some days, because weightlifting actually burns fat too and helps to actually challenge the body, and you provide strength. And then I want you to with the exercise, I want you to weigh yourself And I want you to keep track of your weight on a weekly basis, not a daily basis, not twice a day, a weekly basis. So you monitor your weight at the beginning of one week and you monitor it at the beginning of the other week. Now, and when you watch this video, you can download a form to actually where you can write in the exercise you're going to do on those days, and you're going to write your weight at the beginning of the week. So look forward to joining.